somewhat done in classes for vision correction?
A little bit. I mean, they just say because of that distance between your eye and the lens that sometimes it'll fluctuate, but that's what they say one of the benefits of contacts is. But if it's causing ulcers and shit,
I just want to check too.
And I've always had those night and days since I think one day I woke up and that motherfucker was stuck to my eye. And that was it. That was good. That went straight to the night and days. I said, yeah, whatever, because that was the worst. I'm trying to get that out.
Yes. I fucked up instrument.
Oh, I can.
It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Red Raiders will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here's the give off the left side. There he goes. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that.
Number 27 set to kick this one away.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Backfield, he'll lose 3 on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Pulls it in down the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league, joining your team. Expectations, Palmer, they're high. And you see why on that play. Dude's got some skill.
Yeah, he's big time, man. Listen, I'm not going to say this guy was flying under the radar before, but now he's going to become a household name, playing wide receiver in the SEC. This is a conference that not only pumps guys into the NFL, people win Heisman trophies playing wide receiver in this conference, and this team thinks this guy's got an opportunity to be there in New York at the end of the year.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Throws to the back. Caught by Williams on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hammond. Throwing right. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the...
Loose in the middle. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second
Hey,
level.
they'll boot you for grieving, just so you know.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like
No,
this,
I
like,
was
got
playing
him, I got
somebody
him.
and they kept
No,
doing
I
that
do
and it
not
booted
want
him,
a
it kicked
big,
him. So I'm just letting you know.
touchdown run.
I
Pad
don't care.
those
You can
stats,
do it,
young
but I'm
fella.
just telling you that's what's gonna happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Hudson. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy.
Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. To the back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Oh, pressure's coming. Gets rid of it. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Gain of 24. And first down for the offense.
The Huskers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just feeds the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. With the run on 1st and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
2nd down to the air. Hauls it in.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Quarterback will keep it. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Turning it on. The pick six. He takes it. Touchdown, Huskers!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Finds his man down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
But when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
There's a little room there. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Handoff again. Got a little space. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Lets it fly. Out wide left, it's Hunter. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Going for the big play. Has it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? Oh, he found a space on the right. He's at the 40. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Drops back on first down. He uncorks one deep. Caught. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Coleman Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, and they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mills. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And the Huskers racing to the line in a hurry up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Not a lot of room to field this one. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Second down, gonna throw it. Left side is Hudson. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Coming out with it, it's Mills. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The lone back's got it. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it inside the 25. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. It's Mills. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to run it to the right. He's got the first down. All kinds of room to the right. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The run inside. It's Danzy. Enough to move the chains. At midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 18 team, the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's the Seminoles with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Plows through the defense. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Booster! Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Snaps on 4th down. On the move. Unleashes one. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He's changing the play. Quick give. It's Coleman Williams. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires left. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
In the red area, It's Williams. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Off play action. Still looking to his right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Go straight ahead. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Trying to barge in. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
2nd down to the air. Rush right in his face. Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Raider. The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run him again. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. The run to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskers. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, we got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. If you can't jump out of your gap, you can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Straight ahead, it's Danzy. Still running at the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Extending the play. He's going to take off. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Under pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Out wide left, it's Hunter. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly complete. Into the secondary on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
54, Texas Tech, 35.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
The Cornhuskers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Defense showing blitz. Will they be? Touchdown, Nebraska! And the stomping has commenced. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Dumps it to the back. Picked off, a turnover in their own end.
Intercepted by Nebraska and sets up first and goal.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and for the third down and goal situation.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. The play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
good, disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. From the gun, he'll try to throw. They brought the heat and they get him on the ground. And a 4th down sack stops this drive cold. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman Williams. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
The defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Give to the back. There he goes. He's past the sticks. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Williams. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And
all right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Rush is on. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Left side is Hunter. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside. It's Danzy.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Caught by Williams on the left. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quick give. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Right at the line. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him.
He'll take a deep shot here. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They're looking for an advantage to the right. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Right back to it. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way